Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, sorry, I think my camera's jacked. Okay, so there was, I think John X Army was probably the only one that put out a video about Dr. Peter Pry. He is the executive director of the task force for essentially the EMPs and everything for the Department of Homeland Security. Well, he had put out a tweet. Listen before you flip out. Okay, so the tweet said, to be as concise and succinct as possible, I have no idea what I wrote there. Everyone who sees this needs to do the following: stockpile food, filtered water, this is imminent, etc., etc. Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, well, as soon as I saw the tweet, I saw that he was not verified on Twitter, which doesn't always mean anything, but I messaged John and I was like, hey, what's up with this? And I was like, hey, I found his phone number. Anyway, so I gave him a call. He actually answered his phone, and I spoke with Dr. Peter Pry himself. He does not have a Twitter account. And this is what he said to me. He said that it's very irresponsible for someone to make a Twitter account in his name like that because he holds a security clearance and all of this. And I said, of course I did too, and that's why I wanted to reach out to you. And he said, but I don't I don't want to downplay the fact that people should be prepared. He says, but that would be completely irresponsible of any person to say that this is imminent before the government or before an agency actually puts it out, rather than some sock puppet Twitter. It was not him, absolutely was not him, but he did say to convey to my audience to, yes, prepare, because our grid does suck, essentially. He didn't say that. He didn't say suck, but he said, something can happen at any time. But I just want to calm anybody. It's not clickbait when that's the tweet that was put out. I could just say nothing happened, and then nobody's going to see this video, and everybody's going to see John's video and flip out. I'd rather them not flip out. I'm sure John is probably live right now and doing a rebuttal. I hope he is. But yes, I'm clearing the information. So definitely he does not have a Twitter account. I could put money on who I think owns the account, but I'm not going to do that. I'll let y'all do that. I mean, I don't think it's John, because he was he was like, dude, if you don't reply to me, I'm going to just assume this is a sock account. So it's somebody else, and I think it's one of those other fearmongers. I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying John is a fearmonger. I'm saying he does get a little hyped up, but I'm talking about the real fearmonger that says everything's going to happen and puts out crazy orders for military. Oh, I'm probably giving out too much information. Y'all can probably guess who I'm thinking that might own that account. But thanks. No, not Alex Jones. No. Somebody much smaller that wants to be bigger. I mean, I guess it could be a few people, but I think it's one person or somebody that's connected to this one person. That's just my feeling. So, yep. Somebody just put it. Yep, that's who I think it is. E-Rock, yep, that's who I think it is. Hey, it might not be. But I didn't want everybody to start freaking out, sharing this with their family, and then when something legit happens, they're going to be like, Really? You told me that last week. Although he wanted me to convey to y'all to, yes, be prepared. You know, we've got the solar flare situations. We have other situations. Obviously, he couldn't say too much, but he was super nice. And go report that Twitter account. I reported it, but I'm sure it takes a few people to report an account before it gets actually taken down. The sky is falling. I don't know. I really don't think John is an agent. I know people do think that. I just don't. I think he just trusts certain people that I absolutely don't trust, and that's the only thing that really kind of concerns me about him. Yes, you can send me. I do have an email. It should be in my about section. Always be prepared. Exactly. Always be prepared. Friends don't let friends tweet. Right. I mean, I just don't. I've spoken with him, and I don't think that he is an agent of any sort. I think he just honestly is concerned, because he sends me stuff that I find, stuff that actually takes research time. The people that are agents, they just come on and just start talking craziness with outlandish claims with no information to back it. He a lot of times has actual documentation, and he has put out his entire background. It's not a secret to anybody. He tells everybody his past and everything like that, unlike certain other people that hide their past. And I don't have a problem with somebody having a bad past, but when they hide it and then try to roll some kind of scheme, those are the people that I question. Like the QAnon YouTubers. Almost all of them have criminal records that they don't feel that are irrelevant, even though there's cyber stalking, fraud, heroin, trafficking, things like that. Whatever. Do I know Florida? I interviewed Florida back last February, I believe. Yeah, I think I've been the only one that's interviewed him on the channel when we were investigating the ships. But yeah. Exactly. It helps you grow. I mean, everybody screws up, but when you hide it, it just seems very, suspicious. Or whenever you say, oh, why does that have to do with my message? That's what they always use. You're attacking the person, not the message. Well, but when you have no proof of your message, we have to default to your past. That's the part of creating rapport with your audience. And when you're putting out information that we have no actual facts about, such as Q or flat earth or any of these other situations, then you have to default to their background, to their connections, to who they, the people they're connected to and the things that they've done. If you're talking about, PG, that stuff that we can't talk about, but yet you have a lot of friends that are in the PG world that you didn't really say that you had these friends, like, you're suspicious. And you're probably an agent, So that's my feelings. I actually had somebody message me about John, and they felt that way too. I really don't. And y'all know I would tell you. I would straight up say, I'll tell you the only reason I find him suspicious. I don't find him suspicious. I just find it suspicious that he follows Richie from Boston. That's my biggest deal. Because Richie has been nothing but somebody that's making everybody look like crazy quacks, and he has a past that's quite strange. It doesn't align with his Christian, how he considers himself Christian and all this. And, you know, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but, you know, I worked in the ER as a nurse for a long time. And, you know, if you look at his hand in some of those videos, it just looks like track marks to me. Maybe it was a dog bite. The dog had like 12 teeth on the top. I don't know. But it looks like track marks. And then he just has a lot of connections to the LGBTQ community. A lot. His Facebook used to be, I don't want to turn this into a bashing session, but I just wanted to say why I don't trust him. You know. And yeah, John has been completely upfront about his downfalls and, you know, going to prison and everything, and how he, you know, resurrected his life and everything like that. So, Third Eye Jedi, I think so. I do, or bi or something. I'm not gonna say that for sure, because there's a lot of Richie cult members that are gonna come and freak out. But if I cared about that, I wouldn't do the stuff that I already do. Yeah, all the time. It's clickbait. I mean, talking about his computer's on fire while he's live streaming, that's not possible. How are you still live streaming? Or why don't you stop live streaming, put out your computer fire? I'm not gonna, okay, I'm getting off topic. Again. No, don't spread the word. I'll put together a little compilation. Actually, I'll just share the video, the original girl that found all the information. How about that? Because I don't even want it on my channel, because people already get mad at me enough for debunking their nonsense. It's so silly. Yeah, in Moab. Yeah, the Moab gay pride or whatever. Yeah, that and some other stuff. I ain't hating, sucker. He's just acting like a weirdo stalker. Who is? Am I? Matt? I just like to know who's legit. I mean, essentially, I could really say that 90% of YouTubers are somehow shilling. That's the realization I've come to. Because from the amount of work that I put into this, there's no way in the world most people would do this for the lack of shekels, the lack of... oh, speaking of that, I want to thank the two people that donated to me in December, Cindy G, and I'm going to screw this up, Bonita. Thank you so much for your donations. That's, yeah, all the donations in December. So anybody saying that I'm doing this for the shekels, I got 2 donations last month, and I'm very appreciative of those. I'm not trying to, I'm just saying, I've always been transparent. If you're new to my channel, I've always been transparent, and I try to do this every month. And of course, my 8 Patreons that I have, thank you so much. It's like, Bonita, I can't even say it. Bonita is a fish though too, huh? No, I don't want to be friends with Soros. I'm good. I don't sell my soul. But alright guys, I'm about to finish my son's birthday cake. And y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out here in beautiful Texas. We're going, well, I'm not going to tell y'all where I'm going because there might be stalkers out there. But y'all have a wonderful day. I'll tell him you said happy birthday. Okay, y'all have a great day, and y'all share this with people so they know that it's not everything, but still, prepare. Bye, y'all.